Welcome back, friends and fictional folk, to You Can Certainly Fry, the show where I tell you how to butcher and eat your favorite tabletop RPG monsters. As with most of our discussions of sapient species, we will not be discussing how to cook orc, but rather how orcs cook. Now, as you might imagine from the stereotypes, most orc societies across the multiverse feature a pretty meat-heavy diet. However, unlike a lot of the more unflattering stereotypes, it is actually pretty rare for orc cultures to eat that meat raw. Sure, you'll see some orc cultures that have developed their equivalent of sushi, but for the more pastoral or nomadic tribes, they always make sure to properly cook their meat. A warrior cannot afford to have an upset stomach during a fight after all, but one of the areas that orcs really excel in and specialize in when it comes to cooking is their use of bones. See, orcs take great pride in their tusks and their hair, often using the length and/or cleanliness of both as a status symbol. Both of these structures, however, require lots of keratin to keep healthy, and one of the best places to get the nutrients for that in a meat-heavy diet is bones. Believe it or not, you can actually see this on Earth with porcupines who eat bones to keep their quills healthy. For orcs, this means they have a great many dishes that include bone marrow, bone broth, or even bone shavings or sprinkles. This also extends to other hard structures like crustacean or snail shells, which they will sometimes eat whole alongside the meat, or even use them as a plate which they eat afterwards. A favorite street food amongst many orcs is Gweifleische, which consists of various types of ground and seasoned meat and marrow stuffed into a thin, hollowed-out horn they eat almost like an ice cream cone. The horns are actually soft enough for humans to eat, and I have to say it really hits the spot when you're craving something crunchy and savory. Make sure you get it from an actual orc-run ma and pop stand, though. The corporate stuff just can't compete with a good family recipe.